Hey everybody, my name is Joe.
I'm also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES Life. Tonight we're going to be playing Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Busts Loose. A 1993 platformer based on the cartoon show Tiny Toon Adventures. Go figure. It's got... the cover art looks fine. It's the Tiny Toons. Buster and Babs Bunny. Yeah. It's not... I don't know, looking at it doesn't jump out at you and be like, play me, I'm a cool game. But if you were a fan of the cartoon in 1993, which I was, I would think this is something I would have played. Although I don't remember it at all, so maybe I never did. But otherwise, the art looks okay. Hey Rob, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Have a look at the back of the box. Hey, Jesus, that's a lot of words. Usually they try to take it a little more succinct on the back of these boxes, but it does give us 6 screenshots, which is something. It's like a real cartoon, except you're the character. Not really. Except your character, Dr. Gene Splicer. What the hell? Okay. It doesn't say the number of levels, does it? Spin kick, mad dash throughout Acme University's toughest class. We pass test, high board, Wild West train ride, then explore. Oh, so school, train ride, Monster Mansion, football game, an aerial sky thing, and blast off in a space thing. So it sounds like 6 levels from the back of the box. Over on the right, we can see it is a platformer. Although there is apparently a football game buried in this. So like, I guess the last level of the game is a football game that you have to win somehow. You can definitely tell top left, I'm not sure what level that is, but under that's probably the Haunted Mansion, considering the ghosts. Over on the right, I don't know, maybe that's the space level. And the bottom 2 are, I think these are mini games. So every level you beat, there's a mini game, according to the manual. Let's have a look at the manual, because this is one we found. I hate having my bum wing tennis elbow left elbow. It looks like what the hell are you talking about, Rob? I have my bum wing tennis elbow left elbow. It looks like I can. What Rob's on pain meds or something. Anyway, I extend my left arm out without it going out. You busted your elbow. Gotcha. He has tennis elbow. He hurt his elbow.
I guess I got that, but
I mean, we get it now.
None of the
when you read that first sentence, it didn't make any sense to us.
None of them made sense, really.
Yeah.
I got that he hurt his elbow, but that's like it.
Congratulations, you have in your little mitts a great new Tiny Toon Adventures game for the Super NES. Introduction. Just a nice little piece of line art there of Buster. You get a screenshot. Whenever Buster gets hit, you control Buster through the 6 hair raising levels. Blah, blah, blah. When you get hit, you lose a health heart. When you're out of health hearts, you lose a life. Start the game with 3 lives. I'll explain later in the manual. Let's see. Beginning of the game, you get your choice of difficulty levels. Children difficulty. Normal difficulty or challenge. You get 3 lives in each. 3 hearts in children and normal. 1 heart. You get 1 hit in challenge difficulty. In children and normal, you can get 5 hearts total. Challenge, you can max at 3. Children and normal, Well, children, you get no limit continues. Normally you get 5. Challenge, you get 3. So you can continue your game. Basically, the only buttons used in this are the shoulder buttons, and then the B and Y. A is not used at all, and X is the same thing as Y, so it's kind of a choice thing. Explains your game screen. 100 hard stars are basically your coins. 100 of those, you get a 1-up. There are carrots and go-go dodos spread around the level. Silver carrots, 1 heart. Gold, all your hearts. Crystal, get an extra heart. What else did we play like that? It was the Addams Family, wasn't it? You could get extra hearts.
Yeah, but on the Addams Family one, you got them after you beat a boss.
This one
And
apparently
that's
you just
not
have to,
Pugsley's Adventure.
this one you just have to find the crystal carrots apparently. Go-go dodo. He's basically your invulnerability, I guess. So silver, it fills your dash gauge. You can do a rabbit run, I guess. And then gold, you're invincible, and crystal, everything blows up. It's a clear screen. So see, here's the how to play stage 4. It's not the final level in the game, but stage 4 is apparently football, and you get to play a game of football with running plays and passing plays, and it's super simplified. You just have to score a touchdown well, you have a certain amount of time depending on what difficulty you're playing on, but you also have 4 downs to do it in, and you can get first downs every 10 yards. It explains the time limit thing. Here we get a quick view of the stages. Big Trouble at Acme University, the Western movie, Spook Mansion, Luniversity Football, your Skyjinx, where apparently you're riding on a hot air balloon, which sounds terrible, and Space Opera. Here it explains the bonus games. After every level, you will get a bonus game. It says choose a bonus game, but you don't get to choose. I think it spins a wheel and randomly selects it, if I remember correctly. You've got Guess Your Weight, which is completely random. Hungry Boy Hampton, I don't know what the hell that is. You walk the blue line. So looks like centipede or worm. Plucky Ducks Go-Go Bingo, apparently bingo. Whoops. Whoa. What the? Come on, mouse, work with me here. Furball's Championship Squash. Apparently you're playing squash. And then Find Your Friends, which looks more like maybe a maze runner thing, hide and seek. I don't know. A little strange, but there you go. So a lot of good screenshots in here, but not much in the way of art, which I would have expected a little more drawings. There's one there at the football. I guess there is some art in here. I don't know. You got most of the characters in there at least. The big important ones. So, nice manual. Gotta love the old 1-900 number in the back of the manual. Did it have the 1-900?
It did.
Customer support. Konami Game Hint and Tip Line. Yeah, a lot of the companies did that. 70 cents a minute. You had to call this thing. They would charge you 70 cents a minute to basically walk you through where you were stuck. So you could be like, I'm in level this at this scene, and then the people on the line would be like, they'd have a big book, or they, would have the game in front of them and able to get to it real quick through cheat codes or just through the fact that they're that fast at it. And they would basically tell you what the hell you were doing wrong. And pretty much I think Nintendo and Sega both had their own lines, and then some of the game companies did it as well. But apparently Konami was one of those. So
Would this have the Konami code? I don't know what it would do in this game.
I don't know, frankly. It might. It could. I don't see why not. I wonder. Play any bonus game, enter the password Elmira. Password sub-bus from this pad. Unlimited continues. Game Genie codes. That's not what I'm looking for. Nope, doesn't look like it. It's got all the passwords here for the levels and password to play all the bonus games. And the password for unlimited continues, which is strange because you could just pick child difficulty and get unlimited continues. I don't see a reason to have a password to unlock them, but whatever. I forgot to turn on the stupid chatbot. Yaddy daddy da.
So who's your favorite character from Tiny Toons?
Probably Plucky. I mean, so we did watch the Tiny Toon Adventures cartoon movie they came out with called How I Spent My Summer Vacation. Did you finish it?
I did.
What'd you think?
There's definitely some funnier parts. I think my favorite part was in the movie theater. Everyone puts on like noise canceling headphones as the movie starts. And
for the
instead
THX.
of saying THX, it says thud, but afterwards it's like, you are now deaf, or like the audience is now deaf.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have any idea what the movie Deliverance is, do you?
No.
I should make you watch that. So that is your really super janky attack. It's this weird kick thing that you got to get real used to because the physics on it are very strange. It's pretty forgiving though. And I will say right off, the sprite work in this looks really good. I think. I mean, you're just gonna sit here and farm an extra life. So go back, go over to the left, now look right, and then L and R is your dash, and you can push down and you'll dash. So you got a crystal carrot there, so now you have a fourth heart. You have to dash back out. Elevator go down the hole. Yes, Rob, that is actually the exact thing I thought of when I thought of Plucky Duck. Dash and jump.
I jumped.
Yeah, let your dash meter fill up there, Chumley. There. Now you can run up the wall. Or you can kill everything else. I remember that frog, too. The frog was from, oh, what the hell. He, like, died in an episode, and then he came back to life singing. It was a very strange episode. The Plucky Duck one was, so there was one of Plucky Duck when he was a baby. And he's like, elevator, go down the hole. And it was an elevator going down the tube at the mall. And then he found out that he could throw his toys in the toilet. And rubber ducky go down the hole. And then toilet paper, he like put the toilet paper there and like unwound. He's like, toilet paper go down the hole. And then of course eventually he floods the bathroom. But I remember that being a pretty funny one. So there was a crystal carrot down here. Go ahead and jump down on the left. I saw it before the cart moved. Don't. There's the carrot. Just run up, yeah.
Who's your least favorite character?
The show had a lot of characters that didn't always do much, really. You have to kick him. And he just runs back and forth. You die. And into the dumpster with you, apparently. You know what? One of my favorite characters was probably Foulmouth. And I don't think he was in the movie, was he?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So Foulmouth is this baby chicken. Well, he's not a baby chicken. He's a little chicken. He's a kid like the others. And he has Tourette's syndrome. And so he was always, I think, hitting on like Shirley the Loon or something. He's like, we should go out and blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, Dad, gum. And they just beeped out half of his
Yeah, he was in
words.
the movie.
Was
he
he?
said dadgummit a lot.
Yeah, in the show, he would basically get beeped out a lot 'cause he was obviously cursing, and that was the whole joke of it anyway.
I think my least favorite character was the girl who's obsessed with cats. I don't even know her name.
Elmira?
Yeah, no, I don't like her at all.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like Elmira. Did I say my least? I don't think I said a least
You
favorite.
didn't.
I'm sorry. I mean, Elmira's a good one. She was just irritating. I like Babs and Buster just fine. Plucky's great. I like Hampton. There was... I'm trying to remember if...
Speaking of Hampton.
So let's see. Hungry Boy Hampton. Hampton walks along the blue line by controlling the panel, and you can lead him around to as many apples as you can. You also receive one for each apple he gets. If you get all the apples, A, B, X, or Y button speeds up. If Hampton falls, there is no path or no... Oh, it's one of those slidey puzzle games, is what it sounds like. Well, you have to get the blue lines to move down to where Hampton is.
What? What?
You have to slide the panels around. It's a slidey puzzle.
You did not explain that nearly
Well, I'm
enough.
sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't explain on here either. It says Hampton Falls, there's no path or no panel. You have to move the panels around.
I didn't know you moved the panels.
Well, I mean, that's what you were doing when you were moving.
Barely.
Oh, no,
I thought I was
no.
going to be controlling him, not the
Oh,
hole.
no. Apparently not. He just walks on his own. I guess I'm in agreement with you, by the way. I think Elmira's probably the worst character. I don't recall being a big fan of Montana Max either.
That one doesn't sound familiar.
Montana Max is the rich kid. I don't think he was in the movie either. There he is right there. He was basically the kid version of Yosemite Sam. Any idea who Yosemite Sam is?
Yeah. He's the one with the big mustache.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. He's the one who I put the sound thing on the thing. I don't even remember what it was. Where'd he go?
No good bushwhacking barracuda.
That's Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
No good bushwhacking barracuda.
I think my favorite was probably Byron.
The dog.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't even really remember the dog in the cartoon much. He would just like make random appearances, but in the movie he absolutely stole the show a lot of it. I was going to talk about Deliverance earlier. So Deliverance earlier is a movie about these three guys that decide to go on like a canoe trip. Like they're basically high school best friends, and they're like, let's go on the canoe trip. And they go on this canoe trip down in like Louisiana or Alabama or something. And they basically get pursued by these rednecks. But one of the rednecks is a kid with a banjo, and he's like, ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Right.
Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And that's where that comes from. And that's what the possum kid was in the movie. The possum family were the rednecks, and the possum kid was the kid with the... Let's see, you're gonna get you killed right there. Birds are on you. And birds is on you.
All the way back to the beginning.
Yeah. At least you can kill the projectiles by jumping on them and they don't just damage you straight away. I don't know why it makes you jump the rope. I guess just to...
I mean,
It's not bad. It's not irritating really. It's pretty
it's kind of
cool.
like the plot line of the movie. It's just all over the place.
Well, I mean, it was Looney Tunes essentially. Looney Tunes was always pretty much all over the damn place. So you just gotta try and get out of there. Forget it. You don't need those stars that bad. Carrot! Watch out for the thing!
They're playing the theme.
They are, and it's just repeating. Which is negative points, in my opinion. I mean, like, you can tell they added a little bit to it. I guess probably to try and give it maybe a Western theme in this level, but they are essentially just playing the theme on repeat, that's too much. They should stop that.
That's the end of that level.
I guess. Kind of abrupt. You don't even stop Montana Max from taking the money. Wake up! This is completely random. So if you hold the B, it goes faster. So you basically get to pick what characters you want in what order. But so does the computer, and it's randomized. And then if your character is heavier than their character, you get an extra life. But it's completely random. Yeah.
One doesn't seem exactly fair. I have two really small characters.
I think he does too. Yeah, there's his small one. Shirley the Loon, prognosticator, and witch. You know, one of my characters I did enjoy in the movie is Fifi, who is the female Pepe Le Pew, who is chasing after the skunk.
Yeah. I really liked Lissai.
Yeah. Lissai! Oh, this son Lissai! He hates me. Yeah, Pepe Le Pew was always one of my favorite Looney Tunes too, because he was always. Have you ever seen the Pepe Le Pew cartoons?
I know who he is. I've probably seen one, but
So he was the bonkers skunk who was always chasing tail, literally, and all of his cartoons revolved around this poor female black cat that inevitably somehow would get a white stripe painted on her back, and then Pepe Le Pew would be like, "Oh, mon chéri," and he would start chasing her like crazy. And it was always, the cat trying to get the hell away from him, but he's Pepe Le Pew. And you just can't stop him. Welcome. I think that was a pit.
really.
Pretty sure. It's not a very big red ball. It's heavy enough to bounce you up there, apparently. Blind jumps. It's a real mistake in any game. You got up there way faster.
Yeah, I dashed.
Ah.
Okay. Don't jump, I guess. That works.
My turn.
Sure.
I'll take on the... I gotta start from here again. What? That was
Ran out of
janky.
dash.
Clear screen. What the hell was that?
You hit a ghost.
Well, that was bullshit.
Kill the ghost then. It is absolutely more effective to jump than attack, by the way.
Curious why that second bell is over there. Bogus.
You watched me do this level a bunch of times.
I know. But apparently I suck at it, so. Horse.
Another part of the movie that I really liked was when they met all the crocodiles and they met the dad crocodile and he says, well, skin me alive and call me luggage.
I thought that was pretty funny as well. What the? Cheesy. What? I can't. I'm gonna try and get to that other one, see if it's... I want the crystal carrot, you rat bastard.
Too late now.
Crap.
Couldn't you dash from this side over there? From like up there? Where's it? By up there, I mean where the ball was. Yeah, so get to the ball and then dash all the way over. You do have to dash.
The dash is kind of hard to control.
It doesn't like to jump.
No, it does not. I don't think it's gonna get there. I don't know that it's worth the effort to continue trying either.
You do have to hold direction in order for him to go flying that way.
haunted mansion. Look how Babs is in the background. I guess they all are. Bogus. Really? What the hell? This dude like unkillable?
I mean, it's a vampire.
I mean, fair. I don't exactly get a steak or anything though. I'm glad you thought that was funny. I'm not saying it wasn't. It's kind of cheesy though.
I think that's exactly what's supposed to happen there as well.
Well, I mean, it certainly seemed like it. This fucking vampire bat thing is pissing me off. Oh, Lord. That was a little wild. I don't really know where I'm going here. Oh, apparently just do an extra life. You fucking bastard!
I was about to say, did you not see that coming?
I did! I was trying to get out of the way of it.
Why'd you jump on the hammer then?
I didn't mean to jump on the hammer.
You're not very good at this game, are you?
Obviously not. How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
Try kicking it. The ball.
Nope. There's obviously...
Try dashing. Yeah, that's how you get up.
for sure. Whatever. Sorry to keep you waiting, folks. Spin the wheel. I don't care for the wheel part of the game, honestly. I mean, they could have just left that entirely out and I'd have been happy. Plucky Ducks Go-Go Bingo. You have a chance to get extra lives. You don't say. You get 8 balls for each complete line. You get an extra life. So this is entirely random, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's entirely random, I think.
Who's the turtle? He looks like Franklin the turtle.
I think it was just a. I mean, I vaguely recall the turtle. I don't think he was never like a main character. He was just like a random one that made it in to certain episodes.
That's not who you wanted.
No, I could really use Plucky, frankly.
Or whatever that the girl duck is.
surely. It's gonna screw me out of one-ups here. There we go.
There you go.
Nice. 2 more.
3 more.
Oh, indeed. So 5 one-ups, that ain't bad. Hard to complain about that. Oh, it's the football game. Ragman University Stadium. Bookworm. It's not a turtle. It's a worm. A bookworm.
Yeah, isn't it? I guess.
Ouch. Bogus.
It's the same pattern every time.
Is
You-
it?
You jump into them every time. Thought you were gonna do it again.
I mean, I'm tempted to try to bother passing it, but I'm also doing really well just running it, so it seems like I should just run it. Ooh. Oh, bogus.
I mean, it's interesting for a level.
I mean, yeah, it's different. I don't know that it's a particularly interesting level, but it is different anyway.
I mean, it's an interesting choice.
Yeah. Touchdown. Win the game. Hooray. So that was level 4? Or was that 5?
Those
That was
4.
4. Round and round she goes.
Ideally, this should be the second to last
Oh,
spin.
it was like the child. That's the weird thing was they all had grown-up versions. So Furball was, you know, Sylvester the cat, and that little pink bird was Tweety Birds. How many times in a row can you hit the ball? Maybe you can hit it 15 times without missing. Then look at an extra life. Every time it hits. Oh, it doesn't tell you how the hell to swing. Wow.
Still probably better than a few of the tennis games.
I'm not gonna argue that fact. I wonder how many you get. I was like, I wonder how many shots you get at this, and then I realized there's a timer up there. Oh, you rat!
You were halfway there.
I'm aware.
Now that you're gonna get it in the remaining time. No, you would have to hit it once every second.
It's kind of difficult to do. Stupid game.
So sad.
Space opera. Fight the evil empire. I'm all by myself. Princess Bads. Ah, clearly a Star Wars ripoff. Guess we're going this way. Well, that was kind of cheap. What are you laughing at?
You? He doesn't seem to be doing too good.
No, I kind of suck. Why do they keep respawning? Go town. You did 2 levels, I did 2 levels. We're back on. The physics are a little weird once you start dashing, huh?
Yeah.
You kind of jump all over the damn place in reverse directions and fly 100 feet. Well, that's useful, getting up there. I didn't know you could get up there.
I mean, it all made sense.
Did it?
Yeah, there was a dude up here.
Okay. Well, let me rephrase that. I didn't know how to get up there. Yeah, there's that theme song again. It's in every level. Every level music's a little different, but it all has that theme song in the background, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, you made it. Nice job. I like the weird stormtroopers. They look like they have duck bills. Very strange looking. I mean, you got further than me. Back to the beginning.
Now wait a minute. I hit jump and it just decided to run down the wall.
I'll let you die like 3 or 4 more times before I say you're not particularly good at this level. This level's a little harder than it looks. I mean, comparatively, there are 6 levels in this game, and they have not been particularly difficult. I think this one thus far is...
Why? Okay. I don't like that it forces you to use your dash, which is the most broken thing in the game.
I mean, I'm not arguing with that particular sentiment. Wow, what a prick. Do you even have to go up here?
Yeah, the key's up here.
Was it?
Yes.
The key?
Yes, the key.
I don't think that was a key.
Yes, it was a key.
I don't think it is. I think it's a gold dodo. Oh,
That
no,
was
that is a key.
definitely a
Yeah,
key.
Yeah, you're right. That's a key. Where's that ladder go to?
Nowhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word on it. Hell, I don't know. Where do you take the key?
To where the lock was.
Where was the lock? Oh, you win. Crystal carrot.
Okay. But I say, do I get to
Weren't
just
real
run on that?
So you weren't real sure about that. Oh, auto-scrolling level. Oh, I like the background with the fighting spaceships. That's kind of neat. They definitely look like Star Destroyers. What blew up anyway? I think you have to stand behind that metal thing. Yeah, yeah.
Nice call.
I guess that's the Death Star shooting at you. Nope.
I tried to
You were on the
duck.
ladder still.
I tried to duck and it decided that I was going down the ladder.
Because I can.
Okay, cool. So being down there is useless.
I mean, I kind of assumed that. Dead. No, you didn't die. Run up the wall. Go. Or no.
I don't think I can run up that wall.
No, you couldn't. I thought you were at the wall over on the right, and it was still further on. Although there was a silver thing to hide behind. I just missed it. Saved it with one heart at some point, did you?
Well, it's at the beginning of the level.
No. Doesn't Silver Carrot give you hearts back?
I don't know.
I think it does. I think you have to go up. Or at least it would be beneficial too. Yeah, gives you a heart. You should save it though. Bogus. So you're gonna get it. Up the wall. Dead. How'd you get there last time and stay alive?
I don't know. Not like that.
I think it might have been the fact that the scroll is slower when you load up or something. I don't know. You're gonna survive it. You went backwards. That's how. That was it.
Let me down, let me down.
Ha! Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Run. Oh. Yeah, let's scroll a little further before you hit the run button.
Cool.
Was that the end? I thought that was only the 5th level. Did we miss a level?
Stage 6, Space Opera.
We missed Buster's Skyjinx. We went straight from football to Space Opera. That's weird. I wonder if the Skyjinx is only available in like a harder difficulty or something.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it took us our 50 minutes. Exactly the amount of time we wanted to put into it. Final thoughts.
It's not bad. I don't like the dash ability. It's very wonky.
Well, you skipped ahead. Graphics.
Oh.
I think
graphically speaking, it's fine.
Yeah, I think the pixel art and the sprite work was really good. The animations on Buster were really good. I don't know about the other sprites necessarily, but Buster, I mean, I think they did a lot of effort on him. I think it showed. Sound. Wish they wouldn't have put the theme song in every level.
To be fair, we do know that the other not Tiny Toons, but Looney Tunes game we played also had good artwork.
That's true, Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also did.
I don't know if
good.
that's something that just converts well with cartoon, or if it's specifically Looney Tunes does.
I don't know
well
who made Roadrunner Death Valley Rally. Was it Konami?
I don't know.
It was not. It was Sun Corporation.
Icom.
Huh? Anyway, yeah, I think it looked good. I wish they hadn't put the music in the way they did. And then gameplay wise, yeah, it wasn't actually that bad, except for the dash is really hard to control.
Yeah.
Like once you start moving, you move a lot, and it doesn't. It's hard to stop.
I am curious as to what the harder difficulties look like. Obviously, it removes health, but is that it? Or does it give the enemies more health?
I have no idea.
Since it says that it removes hearts from you and continues and all that stuff, I would assume it only does what it says.
That would be my assumption as well. Thumbs up or down, I'm kind of torn on. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not great. It looks good and it plays okay.
It's a very middle of the road game.
It is. It's very, very middle game.
Because it's not bad.
I'll give it this.
I don't think it's worth a thumbs down, but I don't think it...
Right. Exactly. I'll give it this much. For what the game is, it is the perfect length of time. Like, I feel like this is an hour not wasted. It was an enjoyable enough game for an hour. I wouldn't necessarily want to play it longer than that.
Yeah. And if you did want to play it longer, have a more difficult challenge, play it on
challenge difficulty.
Mode, yeah.
Like that's the whole purpose of challenge difficulty, is to be like, make the game harder. Boy. I don't know that this is a game worth repeated plays, but I think I'm going to give it a thumbs up because it's not a bad game. And if you run across it, it's probably worth that one playthrough just because it's not a bad game.
Yeah.
Because we have played some truly atrocious platformers. You know, Pugsley Scavenger Hunt was pretty terrible. This was way better than Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. But I don't know. I'm sure it's cheap too. I bet this game does not go for much. I have a copy of it in the other room, actually.
I think this game also benefits from being able to put the most ridiculous stuff in it, like giant floating hammers.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Because that's exactly how Looney Tunes is, and Tiny Toons is just wacky.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be. So yeah, loose price on price chart is $10. That's not bad. I think I ended up with my copy from Video Game Monthly in one of those random boxes. So, knowing that though, probably a game I'll look to trade off at some point and replace with something a little better.
Now that you've played it.
Now that we've played it and finished it. So, I mean, there's that. Saturday night, you're busy. You won't be here. This is the last of the current set of 5 games. So, I don't know what I'm going to do Saturday night. I might take the night off, or maybe I'll get your brother to play something.
You talked about maybe doing pinball.
Well, I think we're going to do pinball on Sunday night.
Okay.
Because all 4 of us will be able to play. Your mom said she'd play. You know your brother will play because he likes pinball. So, but yeah, so Saturday night, I don't know. We'll surprise you. And then Sunday, yeah, we're probably going to play pinball because pinball. I am a child. What do you want me to do? I never grew up. The entire room next to us speaks volumes to that, okay? It's full of game shit. But that's it. Thanks a lot, everybody who watched. Have a good night.
See you guys.